In the early 90s, Toyota's new luxury division Lexus came out with one of their first vehicles, the Lexus LS 400, and it made waves. Many thought it was even better than the big German sedans it was designed to compete with, like the BMW 7 Series and the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. It was cheaper, maybe more reliable. In my opinion, I think so. And in a lot of opinions, even better than the Germans. And close to 40 years later, the LS still lives on strong, looking better than ever. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford. Today we're going to talk about this 2023 Lexus LS 500 all-wheel drive. Let's dive in. It's a beautiful example in black on black. Very nicely equipped with features, all-wheel drive, sleek, sexy body. The original LS had kind of a little bit more of an understated look to it. Not very aggressive, it's just a nice stately appearance. Where this newer LS 500 has a sleek body that's beautiful, streamlined. You know, in this world, America, we are in love with crossover SUVs right now, like these Escapes and Explorer and these Bronco Sports. You know, sedans and coupes are not big sellers anymore, but there's just something about the sleekness and sexiness of a nice, beautiful, well-designed coupe and sedan. You know, when you have crossover SUVs, they're functional and there's a lot of advantages, but they don't look nearly as good as a sleek coupe and sedan. These are just so well proportioned. If you like a traditional sedan and you like luxury, you like lots of interior space, you like amazing reliability, build quality, and resale value, well, the LS 500 reigns supreme. For an engine, we have a twin turbo V6 pumping out 416 horsepower, very quick, very fuel efficient. Some of the earlier LSs employed a V8. The V6 is going to be more fuel efficient than those V8s. We have that big Lexus grille, beautiful LED lights with that nice daytime strip. This one has an adjustable air suspension. It has an absolutely wonderful ride. A power operated trunk that is gigantic, as you'd expect in a full-size luxury sedan. We have the nice carpeted floor mats. This is all season mats, cargo net. We have a full-size spare tire. I think generally these come with like an inflator kit or a donut. So maybe the previous owner had a flat tire and didn't want to get stuck with a little donut or waiting for roadside assistance, but obviously the next owner can leave that up to them if they want to sacrifice some trunk space to have a full-size spare, or maybe just go with the inflator kit or AAA. Lovely styling in the rear. I like the exhaust finishers, how they're integrated in the rear bumper. Your friends and family will absolutely love sitting in the back of this LS 500. It has almost limo-like rear seat comfort. I'm 6'2", so I have that front seat adjusted for my height. I have plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom back here. The attention to detail in this interior is absolutely amazing. This has some upgrades on it. I think this one has the interior upgrades package on it, so it's got some extra features, a little bit extra pizzazz. I love the contrast stitching, the suede cloth, the contrasting materials. I love the look of this speaker grille. We have vanity mirrors right here. Look, this has the amazing Mark Levinson sound system. There are speakers everywhere you look. We got 2 moonroofs with power sunshades to allow lots of natural light inside. If you're not using the middle seat, you can flip it down, and look at this. We have rear heated seats, controls for the power sunshade. And look at this, if someone is sitting in this seat and they want more leg room, they can hit this button right here to move that front seat forward. Obviously, this is a popular executive vehicle with people riding in the back. The front seat's a very nice place to sit too. Look at the beautiful materials on this vehicle. Everywhere you look, you have stitched leather. Lexus, they just make things as tight as a drum. As far as fit and finish goes, reliability, you're gonna have a hard time beating this. You can spend more money, but will it be better? I don't know. It might have more eye candy, more pizzazz. But Lexus, they just have that more magic formula for making some of the most reliable, most refined vehicles on the road. I've been in the car business 30 years. I see how cars hold up. Seeing cars coming on trade, seeing how vehicles look when they have over 100,000 miles on it. Over and over again, I see Lexus is just holding up really well past 100,000 miles, where a lot of vehicles are leaking oil or just a mess. Lexuses are still looking good as when they were 20, 30,000 miles on them. You know, it's not a scientific fact, but this is my opinion, but this is opinion back to 30 years of working in the car industry, seeing and driving a lot of high mileage Lexus and other competitive vehicles. So if you want a vehicle to go the long run, you know, you want to keep something past 100,000 miles, get a Lexus. You know, if you're just going to lease a vehicle and turn it in before it's out of warranty, I guess you can get whatever you want. But if you want to go the long run, with your full-size luxury sedan, I think a Lexus is a hard deal to beat. We have a copy of the original build sheet. I won't bore you with going through all the details, but this has the adaptive air suspension, 20-inch upgraded wheels, heads-up display. We have the interior upgrades package, giving you lots of cool features like the semi-inline leather seats, 20-way power adjustable driver's seat with massage feature, ultra suede headliner. If you like music, this is a 23-speaker Mark Levinson sound system, panoramic glass roof, panoramic view monitor, premium wood trim, wood and leather heated steering wheel, storage trim, glass brake sensor. Base MSRP was $79,600. With all that equipment, it balloons all the way up to $94,185. But the nice thing about getting a pre-owned vehicle, when you take a new car and drive it off the lot, and with its new owner, guess what? It just became a used car, and it took one of the biggest initial hits of depreciation. And generally, luxury cars, high-end luxury cars, they depreciate the most. Where, other vehicles like pickup trucks and, things like Toyota 4Runners, they have a tendency to hold their value. The steering wheel is absolutely gorgeous. The most driver to car contact happens with the steering wheel, so having it look good and feel good is very important in my opinion. I think some car manufacturers don't fuss over that, but that's the one thing you should certainly fuss over. We have the nice stitched leather in the horn pad, wood and leather wrapped. Absolutely, it feels wonderful in your hands. It's heated. It's kind of cold outside right now, so that heated function feels wonderful. We have a 10-speed automatic transmission. You have a power sunshade, heated and ventilated front seats, amazing parking camera, overhead camera. I love that touch of the analog clock. We have a drive mode selector, which will change the behavior of the vehicle. We have the heads-up display, kind of projecting information right on the windshield. Kind of hard to see on camera, but really helpful. I could go on and on. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. We are Scarff Ford and Isuzu. We sell new Fords and new Isuzus and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles, as you can see, including a lot of luxury vehicles. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see you next time.